It's that time of the year when we open our wallets and our hearts to products that our wives are going to yell at us about later. Totally fine, because mine tried to. Then she heard how the Sonos Arc completely transformed our bedroom into a full-blown home theater. In this video, I'm going to tell you why the Sonos Arc is the soundbar to consider for the 2023 holiday season and beyond. Let's get to it. At $850, the Arc isn't cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not the most expensive. For what you get, I feel that the cost of entry is well worth it. Sonos is one of those companies that have been able to blend form and function into products that just make sense and have tons of inherent value. For the longest time, I have accused Sonos of being Bose's successor. This couldn't be further from the truth. I have now lived with the Arc, a couple of Era 300s, and their subwoofer for a couple of months. It has transformed our bedroom into a legitimate experience when we watch movies, shows, or listen to music. Bose hasn't come close to catching up to Sonos, and I can confidently say that Sonos can very well become the future of lifestyle audio for years to come. I can cheerlead for another hour or so, but you are here to get informed on the Arc. Right? Now, the Arc has a total of 8 elliptical woofers working in harmony to produce a healthy bass response while achieving a perfect balance of warmth in the mids and providing remarkable clarity. Complementing this precision are 3 silk dome tweeters which deliver exceptionally crisp highs with impressive control. When it comes to music, what really stood out for me was the distinct separation of instruments and the immersive overall delivery. While it's clear that this soundbar is designed to fill a moderate-sized room with sound, what impressed me most was its ability to maintain control, making everything sound natural and just right. Why am I giving away what I normally save for the end of the video right now? Well, I feel if you're just here to get permission from me to buy this soundbar, then go, buy it. You won't be disappointed. Use my link down below. Trust me, it helps. The price is just right, guys. It comes in black and white. The wife will love it. You will have my word. Now, if you want to dive into what I discovered, let's dive deeper. I put out a video a couple weeks ago about spatial audio that most of you did not watch. It wasn't until I experienced true spatial audio on my Sonos system that I realized what the hype is all about. It's just transformative. It's also hard to explain. Imagine sound coming at you from every direction when it's meant to, both horizontally and vertically, immersive and three-dimensional.
Confused.
See? Hard to explain. You honestly won't know what it's all about until you experience it for yourself in your own space. My bedroom isn't the same as your living room or bedroom, so it's cool that the Sonos Arc was in fact designed to make the most of Dolby Atmos by offering their own vision of custom room correction. The Arc setup process is streamlined through the Sonos smartphone app. After the initial plugin, downloading the app from the App Store or Google Play Store is prompted if not already installed. The subsequent steps involve connecting the Arc to Wi-Fi, integrating audio streaming or internet radio services, and selecting either Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant. The setup is generally hassle-free. I had a few issues, but it had nothing to do with the Arc or the rest of the system. My router was unfortunately malfunctioning. It's right as rain now that it was replaced. Now, off topic, for those of you that own the Arc or an Era speaker, I actually really like the sound it makes when it officially connects to the app. It's this ambient noise that really lets you realize what you're working with. I'm weird, I know, but I like that sound.
That's weird. That's weird.
Now, before binge watching your favorite shows, one important task remains: true play tuning. This Sonos tool evaluates the room shape to optimize sound balance, adjusting reflections and enhancing overall audio quality. This is their version of room correction. The impact is definitely noticeable, enhancing detail, clarity, and precision, particularly in Dolby Atmos tracks. However, there's a catch. TruePlay is exclusively compatible with certain iOS devices. I say certain because my new iPhone 15 Pro Max, not compatible with the software just yet. This poses a significant inconvenience for non-Apple users as well, as Sonos has indicated that the variability in Android hardware makes developing compatibility unlikely in the near future. The workaround is to borrow an iOS device for the calibration process in the soundbar's final location. The calibration remains effective as long as the setup remains relatively unchanged. While it's an inconvenience, it might be simpler than having to store a dedicated tuning microphone after setup. I ended up using an older iPad I picked up at some point for like $30. It worked like a charm. All you have to do is point the device from your listening position like that, and then walk around the room with the device and you're done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The app is buttery smooth and works well on both Android and iOS, so don't get me wrong, the rest of the app works on both platforms. It's just TruePlay that's more of an iOS thing. Now, the biggest complaint out there is the limitation Sonos has created by only providing one HDMI input and no pass-through as other soundbars offer. When you use HDMI pass-through, the soundbar acts as an intermediary between your audio and video sources and the TV. The audio portion of the HDMI signal is extracted by the soundbar, allowing you to enjoy high-quality audio through the soundbar speakers, while the video signal is passed through the TV without any degradation in quality. This setup is convenient because it reduces cable clutter and can simplify the overall connection process. It's particularly useful if you have multiple HDMI devices, as you can connect them all to the soundbar and then a single HDMI cable from the soundbar to the TV. Now, for those truly kvetching about this, here's a solution. Opt for just connecting the Arc via Enhanced Audio Return Channel, or eARC. If your TV lacks eARC, perhaps consider investing in a TV with this feature before dropping $899 on a soundbar. A cost-effective example is my Sony purchase, which features numerous HDMI inputs, including eARC, all under $500. I'll link some TVs down below. Now, upon linking the soundbar to the eARC output, I connected my 4K movie player and a PS5 to the TV. The result? Beautiful sound emanating seamlessly through the soundbar, with the added benefit of eARC, which supports Dolby Atmos and other high-quality audio formats for a truly immersive audio experience. No lag, no bullshit. The downfall? I have a complete shit show of cables coming out of the TV that I have to somehow hide. There's give and take here, guys. However, all jokes aside, I can see how this can be freaking annoying. I suppose if you're mounting it to the wall, it is wall mountable, by the way, at only 13 pounds. You can then run all the cables behind the wall, depending on the design of your space. Now, if you have the option to hardwire in, always hardwire in for everything, but because there is an Ethernet port in the rear of the unit. However, I found the wireless option utilizing my ultra-fast Wi-Fi to work quite well. So I would say, buy the Arc if you crave Dolby Atmos sound but don't have the budget or space for a crazy full-blown cinema with speakers all over the place. The Sonos Arc stands out as a top-tier speaker, delivering exceptional audio, guys. Separation that just significantly enhances your surround sound experience. The spatial audio is just mesmerizing. You honestly just get lost in it. The Arc does provide a straightforward connection between your TV and soundbar for a nice, sleek, clean, simple setup. Also, if you're a current Sonos speaker user or planning to expand your Sonos collection, the Arc seamlessly integrates into the multi-room audio setup, ensuring a user-friendly and synchronized experience. Now, do not buy it if you lack access to an iOS device for TruePlay tuning. TruePlay is crucial for optimal 3D sound on the Arc. While you still can achieve Atmos sound without it, just consider borrowing one or buying one for $30. It totally unlocks the full potential of the Sonos Arc. Also, I wouldn't buy it if your room isn't conducive to surround sound. The Arc's performance relies on your room setup for effective surround sound. If your couch sits in the middle of a vast space and you don't plan on investing in rear speakers like I have with the Era 300s, then achieving optimal surround sound might be challenging. Overall, I give the Arc 2 strong thumbs up, and I cannot wait to see what's next in the evolution of sound with Sonos. I will be releasing more videos on the Era 300s and the subwoofer, which I feel are essential for a proper Sonos surround sound system. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out the video. If you enjoyed the content and got something from it, feel free to just laugh with the like button.
You serious?
Subscribe to the channel, because only like 8% of you are subscribed. Ring the bell to get notified every time a new video is born. With all that said and done, I will see you on the next one, my friends. Take care.